Does this meet this criteria?
I mean, the only thing I was thinking is, as I was looking up at the front on the facade where some of that wood rot up there.
Yeah, just those fake, whatever they're putting a new roof on, I'm having a new roof put on, it was supposed to be on in January, but obviously that didn't happen.
Yeah, the weather's just,
So it's probably gonna be mid-February, it's already under contract.
okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a video. So you said the water heaters were,
They're about, we put those in 2021?
2021, and the furnaces are 15 years old.
Yeah.
Okay, and we've got a couple of those cold rooms over here. They look like they're in pretty good condition. Electric panels, you said were 2005?
200 amp, 05.
Oh, five,
Only
okay.
copper wire throughout.
Okay.
You turn those lights on if you want.
I mean, it's a lot better than a lot of them we see.
This house is really, it's in good shape. Man, it's
The,
just time, it's just time for it to go.
Right. Now, the, like the plumbing, was that all done?
Yep, that's all redone.
When, was this all, I mean, it looks new, or newer,
Yeah, that was all
clearly.
In 05,
05.
all new copper, all new PVC.
Okay. Okay. Now this just services, this is the only section of the basement you have, right?
This is the basement.
And you've got washer and dryer hookups in both units?
Both units have
Washer and dryer, okay.
In the kitchen, there's a little alcove.
Door out and then electric panel over there. Okay. Yeah, and you got all copper piping. Okay. Yeah, the only thing I can think of is on the front, if they call out any of the wood rot, that would be my only.
Well, those are just,
Yeah.
cosmetic.
And they may not say anything about it at all.
Oh, that VA?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They don't like janky electric. They don't like chipping paint or rotten wood or, but at this point though, it's, so here, washer and dryer would hook up in. Now I guess you would have to do some sort of like ventless
Yeah.
for the dryer.
Ventless and yes, it's electric.
Yeah. Okay. Here's the kitchen. And you said these were updated.
This kitchen was just upgraded in the
Just
spring.
Just the spring.
Yeah,
Okay.
with all brand new cabinets and no one's been in here since we rehabbed it.
There's just some ice out on the steps. We'll walk around to look out there, but there's the garage out there. And then the fencing, when was that done?
In the spring,
Just the spring too?
yeah.
Okay.
It had that old chain link.
Okay. And you said that you just refinished the floors
Yep.
as well?
Yeah, the original floors.
Yeah.
You get the bathroom?
Yeah, I was gonna just take a peek here. Now, as far as the other unit, it look similar?
Same layout
To
except
this?
for the stairwell. There's a pantry right here with the stairwell dumps out in this closet upstairs.
Okay. And then here's the bedroom.
So yeah, the stairwell runs right up to the bottom here.
Okay, right. Okay. And then you said the closet was right here, so
Yeah.
this layout, the closet is here, so it makes it a little bit just awkward to, closet there. So otherwise, this is the bathroom, he said it was inside the bedroom, but we kind of had to be done like that since the closet's here. So, which I don't think that would be a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's original.
Right, nothing, no
1930
walls
something.
moved around, yeah. And then this is
This one had that
a little closet there,
over here.
and bedroom here.
And this has a closet. Right there.
Yeah, our second little closet there. Okay. And then he's contracting to put a roof on whenever the weather permits.
Yeah.
Little dining area here, I guess you could put a table here. It's living room.
Fireplace is flat. Yeah, it's just, I guess at one time it
Just
didn't work.
maybe just cosmetic.
Yeah. I mean, one time, it was eventually said fire, one time it did work. I mean, back in 1934 when it was built, or 30, whatever.
Right. They rarely did anything cosmetic back then. It was more
Yeah.
for you need to have some heat source. Okay. Inside, the ceilings look pretty good.
Also upstairs, the master bedroom has a vault, so it comes up like this, and then drops straight down where the wall is. And then in this area upstairs, it has a coffer ceiling. Isn't that right? Coffer It goes up like 2 foot and then goes over in an angle.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good. Front porch out here. Yeah, and I'm sure, yeah, this, all these units are pretty much the same. This one goes upstairs and this one's the lower level.
Yeah, you can see where I mean, where it goes up.
Yeah.
Where the couch, where the pantry, where the closet is, where it dumps out.
Okay. Okay. Now you got a gate to get in through the
Yep.
side here. Okay. We're gonna go back here and look at the garage.
There's the rise right there.
Yeah.
Probably better walk up there.
As long as you can go into a little bit of some snow.
So we did part of the garage already. So we put up new walls on the exterior
Okay.
to support the trusses or the rafters.
Right. Okay. I can
And
see
then-
that.
And it's all 2x6 construction.
Okay.
The exterior brick walls are fine. They're. So, someone put that door in, God knows when. They took out that old flappy door, or I don't know what you call those ones.
Right.
And then, but these walls were bowed out when they're built them, it looks like. Because that, if you get in that corner, you can see it goes out a little bit. So it's all reinforced, so the weight isn't on the exterior brick walls.
Okay.
And then this wall does need a little tender loving care. This is a non-bearing wall here.
Yeah. I see some of the brick kind of
Basically,
displaced there. There.
what has to happen is from here, over the edge of the door, needs to be just taken out, and then stick built it out.
Okay.
And then put a door on it and you'll be fine. But this is a non-bearing wall.
Okay.
It's double brick and I guess moisture got between them.
Okay. Yeah, I was just wondering if the did the city make you do this
Nope.
or no?
Nope. We did that because I didn't like how those boards were in the pockets because I think before we even bought it, I think they put a new roof on here and did the front door area, and they stuck them in the old pockets, and they just I just wasn't comfortable with the way they were. So we came back through here and put all new, reinforced it.
Okay. And so you don't know how old the roof on this is?
Well, they're putting the roof on there. And they're supposed to come, they couldn't get on the roof. I told them, they didn't look at, I knew we needed a new roof, and the person that had a contract on before backed out of it because they didn't want to wait for the roof. And so,
Yeah, well, I mean, if they were, when was the other contract?
in November,
Okay.
they wanted to close in December before their lease was up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And it just wasn't going to work out.
Yeah, it just, which they would have been all over me by now with how long it's taken. 'Cause we lost about 3 weeks from the snow.
Yeah, I had one that almost lost it. This was several years ago for the roof because we had to wait for the roof to go on, and it was same thing. Trying to close in January, February, and the weather is just
But yeah, so,
doesn't cooperate.
So they couldn't get on this roof because of the weather.
Mm-hmm.
And so once there's no ice on there now, they're gonna come back out and look at it.
To look at it, okay. Yeah, I could kind of see. Is some of this moisture in here? Is this new? Has this been there for a while? Like,
It's not leaking. No, that's not. That's all. There's no leak on it.
okay.
I think it was from the old roof before, at some point.
Okay.
But I mean, there's never been a leak in here.
Okay. Okay. And is it? I'm assuming some sort of tar rolled out roof up there. Is it just tar like rolled?
That's not tar. It's shingle tar. I forget what they call. There's a name for it. The granules on it. Mm-hmm. Just regular roofing on roll.
Okay.
Yeah, there's windows in it.
Okay.
We just blocked it off so
Okay.
nobody can.
All right. Okay. Okay.
Has he driven by there?
I think he's driven by. We've been looking for a while. A few weeks we've been looking.
The decks were put on in 2008, 09, 010, somewhere right around there.
Okay.
They tore off the decks, and my parents tore the decks off and put new ones on.
Okay. Yeah, they don't look extremely old.
Yeah. Yeah, be careful. The HAV, AC units on that side.
Okay.
Now the upstairs is gas for the hot water heater and furnace. Now the lower one is electric for the hot water heater and furnace. Don't ask me why.
It was done like that.
I have no
No
idea.
rhyme or reason why.
Yeah, because I do remember when my dad bought it, part of the HAVC was already done.
Okay.
When he, I don't know if it was, I don't know, I can't remember, and obviously I can't ask him what the deal was on it. But
Okay.
I do remember that there was, I remember seeing the ductwork and everything was all new then when they bought it. I have no idea why they would gas it and electric.
It's hard to tell why people do what they do.
Yep, I have no answer for it.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Or you need to know that.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. Yeah, thank you for. I'll pass this info along to him and see what he thinks.
This is one of the better units that you've looked
It
at?
really is.
Yeah.
We've looked at a lot of them. Some are just going to be an absolute no, and definitely is.
Yeah, I'm willing to work with him as her first time home buyer too.
Okay, yeah. That's good to know. Because, sometimes, when you go into, the VA, sometimes it'll have certain things. It's not like he's going to be a nitpicker, but sometimes with the VA, they'll have certain things that, may not necessarily be a huge issue, but...
Now, I will tell you this. I was, in the last contract, if we wanted to do this again, I was paying 2.7 for the buyer's agent.
Okay. I appreciate
So
that.
it's like $6,000 off.
Yeah.
And so, we kept the price up. I mean, it's still, it's just not $6,000 out of pocket.
Right. Okay. Well, thank
For
you.
the VA, I mean, you get, for the current time, you got decent rates with them.
It's a little better with the VA right now. With conventional, it's
6,
like upper 7,
yeah.
it's mid 7s, and
We're
VA
probably
is
upper 6.
still in the 6s, but
Yeah.
still it's a decent break.
You have to live in it for X amount of years, or
You have
the
to be
entire
there.
time?
You have to be there at least a year.
Is it 1 year?
1 year, and then after that, I've had some clients who have bought and then rented them out, or
Got
whatever
it.
the case may be. But in order to, you have to be an owner occupant for a year, which he plans on doing
Yeah.
that anyway.
But is it only duplexes, or can you go up to quads?
You can go up to 4 family.
Okay.
Other than that, it's they don't do that above 4, but
Yeah,
somewhere
that
between
makes
1 and
sense.
4.
I mean, you're no longer an owner.
At that point, you're a manager of
of a complex, yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank
All
you
right,
so
yep.
much. I appreciate it. I'm just
So
going to
you
take a little video of the front here.
So you live around here, or?
I live in South County, but I'm up here all the time. My son works at Salvation Army on Arsenal, so I'm up here about every day, taking him to work.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah, I have one living at home. I have two. One's a senior in high school, which he's eager to get out.
yeah, I've got one that's out. He's an electrician, and he's living on his own.
And
And
I have my other one's 26 and he's 100% remote. Came back from Colorado State with his master's in system engineering. Got a 100% remote job. I think we just make it too well for him. So the deal was come back, save some money, buy a house.
yeah,
And it was, the house was just not, he started looking about a year ago, and I think he just got disgusted because I'm frustrated.
yeah, it can be frustrating. I tell all my buyers, you just have to be patient, because
Yeah.
we'll find you something. It's just you
It's
can't.
not a money issue, the kid's making.
Yeah, it's the same way with my son. He lives on his own. His rent is disgustingly cheap, and he makes good money. So he's not in that big of a hurry. But
Yeah, I mean, I just can't, I mean, he needs to go. Only 6, he's got to go.
it's time.
I told him, yeah, my wife said, I'm getting uncomfortable with you being here. Because, I think he's finally at the point where he's getting uncomfortable.
Yeah. Well, you want your own space sometimes, and
I mean, I told him 6 months, but he's well past that.
get him his eviction notice soon.
Yeah, well, I mean, what are you gonna do, right?
All right, it's your kid. Thanks for your time. You can just kind of see some of the wood rot at the top. Those little, you can see it, those white little trusses right at the top. There's some wood rot, but he did say that he, be willing to work with us if you were interested. So it's pretty good condition overall. And like I said, he's about to put a new roof on here February, March, whenever the weather allows for it. So, and then you heard him say that they're going to look at that garage roof. With the garage should be my only question mark, but I mean, if you wanted to try to pursue it and see what the VA said, might be worth it. So anyway, I'll get this sent over to you.